it's shot by Jacques, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
I'm Youngboy wiping, Kaylin wiping, yeah, she slime. Police on my ass, gotta watch the way I'm sliding. He acting high.
Alright, so we got shot by Jacques off the porch with us today.
Yeah, it was goody, Glad to be with y'all, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming by today, man. Like we was just saying, usually behind the camera.
Right.
So now people get to see what you look like, we see what you all about.
Nah,
and
for
everything
sure.
too, man.
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All right, so let's take it back, man. Where you from originally?
Man, I'm from a lot of different places, bro.
I was trying to pinpoint it online. I couldn't even figure it out.
I'm from a lot of different places. So I was born in Hampton, Virginia. Then I moved to Louisiana for like a year. Then after that, I was in Maryland for like 5 years. Then I moved back to Virginia, like the Williamsburg area. Then I moved to Germany. So I was in Germany for like 5 years, you feel me? 4th through 8th grade. Learned how to speak fluent German, fluent French. So I was really trilingual for real. Moved back to the States 9th grade year. I moved back to Louisiana. And then I moved to Maryland, graduated high school in Maryland, and then I went to Hampton. You feel me? Graduated from Hampton University in Virginia. So I kind of did like a full circle.
God damn, you was everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Was your family in the military or something?
Nah, State Department, like they work for the government.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what was that like, man? Was it easy? Like as soon as you get comfortable, it's like, all right, we moving again.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't easy, you feel me? But I feel like nothing in life is easy, you feel what I'm saying? Like we all go through our trials and tribulations. It's just how you adapt to them for real. So, man, moving around a lot, I feel like it was a great experience. It definitely helped me become a better observer, you feel me? Like just observe my surroundings, just moving to states and countries where I don't know nobody, like, you had to be on 10, you feel me? Like, always had to be on your toes, always had to, watch out for what's going on around you for real. So I think it was a great experience though, you feel me? Like, I never really got too attached to anything, you feel me? So I'm just living right now. Yeah.
I'm sure that kind of prepared you for, like networking and stuff, because you always got to be meeting new people, man.
I think that's really like the biggest thing that I've taken out of life so far is networking and connecting with people and stuff like that. Like, man, it's really about who you know. It's not even about what you know no more. So connecting and networking, definitely key.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah. So what were you into as a kid? Were you always like the creative type, or were you more into sports and stuff? Or?
I actually was more into sports for real. I played basketball and soccer. I never played football ever, like, in my life. I played baseball for a little bit, but yeah, I was more like the sports outside, like off the porch type dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, so what had inspired you to pick up that first camera, man?
What inspired me to pick up the camera? So we had a concert at Hampton University, and I couldn't get in because I didn't have a ticket. Lil Uzi was pulling up for a homecoming, and I had a camera, you feel me? But I had actually used it for a class in high school for like, like an easy credit. Like I'm trying to just, graduate type deal. So I had a camera, and like this was the time where concerts were getting like more popular and stuff like that. So I was like, man, let me see if I can, try to finesse like my way into this joint with my camera, like say I'm Uzi's photographer. And lo and behold, that shit worked. You feel
That shit worked, really?
Worked, bro. Like, yeah, I got on stage and everything, bro. Mind you, this is my first time ever, taking real pictures for real. So I think, I think that camera really got me my access in the doors that, I wouldn't be able to, access without it for real. So
yeah.
That and for free, you feel me? And then it turned into, like me making money from it, you feel me? So kind of like a hobby turned into a career.
Yeah. Did Uzi's Vert team say anything to like, who the hell is this guy taking
I was backstage.
You just kind of, you blended right in like you belong there.
I blended right in, man. And like the type of photography I do, I feel like it's like a fly on the wall type of style, you feel me? So I don't really be like in the mix for real or trying to see who, where, what type deal, unless I'm there for that, trying to, connect and network with people. But like when I first started, man, I'm shy. I fly on the wall, like, you feel me? I'm just happy to be here, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But yeah, I definitely fly on the wall type of photographer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were you studying in college? So I take it you didn't go there for photography or anything like that.
So I studied computer information systems.
Okay.
Actually, graduated in 4.5 years. I ended up failing the class while I was like pledging. I'm a part of Capital Outside Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay.
So yeah, I failed the class when I was online and stuff. So it kind of set me back, but small setback for a major comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so after the Uzi Vert concert, did you like try and break into the
Yeah.
industry, or was it just more concerts?
Yeah, so that was really like, I feel like that Lil Uzi concert was like my first step. I started going to like a lot of homecomings in the area, Norfolk, ODU, Virginia State, I think it was. And every place I went to, bruh, I always got in with my camera. And after I posted my pictures on my Instagram, the artist that I was shooting for always posted it.
Okay.
There wasn't not one time where they didn't post it, bro. It could be Gucci Mane, Quavo. And it won't even be the times where like I meet them personally. Like I just post it on my gram after the show and like, oh, they reposting that jump because they know that's the hardest flick there. Like that any photographer took at the concert. So yeah, they gonna post that jump for sure.
Were you watermarking your pics, or were they even giving you credit?
Nah, that's the whole kill. Like that's what I had to learn later on, like within shooting and stuff like that. Like I wasn't watermarking my pictures, I wasn't getting credit, but people knew that was my picture. Like it had like a certain style to it, like it just looked like mine. You know what I mean? So I think like, and then who else's picture was it? You feel what I'm saying? Like it was my picture. Like nobody else could have been like, oh, I took that flick, because no, they didn't. You feel me? So like I think that was like a good stamp. I ain't really care about like tags and stuff like that until like I got like kind of bigger in shooting and stuff like that. Like I didn't really care at first. Like I don't care.
You was probably just happy that they was posting your work anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So were there any photographers that you had looked up to, or that kind of inspired your style or anything like that?
Yeah, so the main photographer and the only photographer I'm gonna talk about that inspired me is Cam Kirk.
Okay, shout out to Cam Kirk.
Shout out Cam Kirk, man. The GOAT, man. I actually remember like that summer that I started shooting, I actually drove down here to Atlanta from Maryland. So like I took a 10-hour drive. I ended up getting in trouble on the road and everything, like a speeding ticket that had me, almost in jail. Like I ended up having to do like 200 community service hours, bro. 200 over a speeding ticket. Like coming out here, I was gonna work with Cam. He was just opened up his studio. So I was, interning with him for a little bit, like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks of the summertime. And I think it was a really good experience. Like he ain't have it like how it is right now, but it was like on the come up for real. But Cam Kirk's work definitely inspired me to start shooting. Like, and it's so crazy, cause Cam Kirk, man, we from the same like area in Maryland. We went to the same high school in Maryland.
Really?
Yeah. His business partner is John Rose. That's my pro fight. Like we part of the same fraternity, and we got a lot in common, bro. So it's like, man, everything happened for a reason. Everything connected for real, for real.
Yeah. It was destiny right there.
For sure.
Yeah. So who was the first artist that you kind of locked in with that kind of gave you a chance, like, all right, come with me. Like either I'm gonna pay you, or at least I need you on the road with me.
So the first artist that locked me in like that was Yo Gotti.
Okay.
And I was actually in school, like while I was shooting with Yo Gotti, I ended up having a flight plug. So like somebody who let me fly for $100 round trip, like anywhere in America. So and like it was standby, but like I swear I probably missed a flight like twice or 3 times, you feel me? Or like had to get on the next flight after that. But I had a flight plug while I was shooting with him, so I was always accessible, you feel me? Like I could be anywhere at any moment, like I just had to call my flight plug and he put me on a flight for real. So yeah, Yo Gotti I was actually about to drop out of school, bro, to shoot with Yo Gotti.
Really? Just to do it full time?
Yeah, but my parents weren't rocking for that. Yeah, our parents was not rocking for that. So I ended up just, going when I can. Like it might have been like 3 days out the week, 4 days out the week. Definitely for the weekend, we locked in. But out the week and stuff like that, it was kind of choppy because I still had to go to school.
Okay. And you went to the Roc Nation Brunch with him, right?
Yeah.
What was that experience like? You go on Twitter, that's all anyone wants to talk about is Roc Nation Brunch. Right?
Man, I really was in the right place at the right time, because I was in New York and I wasn't even shooting for him. I forgot, I was shooting for somebody else, I think. And his manager hit me up like, yo, bro, you got a suit? I'm like, Yeah, I got a suit, you feel me? So he like, man, I need you at this Roc Nation Brunch, like, pull up. So I'm like, all right, bet, pulled up. This is actually like my second time seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce too, like, you feel me? So I like shook Beyonce's hand, shook Jay-Z's hand, bro. Like, I feel like I was a legend. But you know, it's so crazy. I'm gonna tell you something that happened at the Roc Nation Brunch. So I go in there with my camera and they had somebody in the elevator like pressing me out, like, yo, you can't shoot in here, like, you gotta put your camera away, you feel me? So I'm like, all right. So Yo Gotti like listen to him, but like, you know, take that joint out, kind of take flicks here and there. Finesse him, yeah, when you can type deal. Man, bruh, the same lady ended up taking my camera.
She took the camera?
She took my camera midway through the joint. So Yo Gotti had the newest iPhone, like then I forgot what iPhone it was at the time, but he had ended up giving me his iPhone, and he was like, bro, just, you know, snap it up with this junk.
So they didn't care if you took it on the phone?
Yeah, they didn't care if you took it on the phone, but it was wild because, like, midway through the joint, DJ Khaled, like all these big names started pulling up, and they photographers right there with their camera, like, and the same lady didn't say anything. Yeah, like, so I was like, yeah. So those pictures that I took at the Roc Nation Brunch, and I, you know, cooked them up a little bit, put my little edits and styles on them, bro, that's from my iPhone.
Oh, that shit was dope. That one with Jay, Diddy, and Gotti.
That
shit was everywhere, man.
That shit was from my iPhone.
Yeah.
But that shit was shot by Jacques, you know?
There you go. So what's Gotti like off camera, man?
Man, he real militant. Yo Gotti's real militant. He, you know, he moves with purpose. He don't drink, he don't smoke. You feel me? Like, he moves like real businessman, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, so what's the connection with Youngboy? Did you actually know him before you were shooting?
So I actually met him one time before I was shooting and before he was rapping for real.
Really?
My sister had knew one of his homeboys and brought me to like his house on Chippewa, and I think we didn't even rap like that. I just dapped him up for real, and we just went about our business. But like I said, everything is connected, you feel me? So we met later on down the road, you feel me, like with the cameras and with him rapping and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you guys lock in then? Was it like just the first time you shot for him, he's like, all right, I need you?
Nah, I actually shot 2 shows for him. And they were, I shot 2 shows for him, and then I actually came out here to Atlanta. His manager actually, all right, so boom, after the second show, I snuck in backstage and I rapped to his manager, you feel me? I gave him, you know, a quick little spiel by myself. You know, he was like, man, I'm fucking with you, you feel me? So pull up to Atlanta to our next show and we gonna rap. So I ended up pulling up to Atlanta and shit, we shot the show. Man, something about me is like, I always, you know, have quick turnaround times, you feel me? So like, and that helped. I mean, like my bro right here, Nell, he helped me with that, you feel me? Like, he helped me with that quick turnaround time. You getting your stuff the next day, you feel me? So I think that's what really, you know, attracted a lot of artists to, you know, want to fuck with me for real. Like, videos, next day, pictures, probably same day, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and they fire, you feel me? So that's how we was coming with it. Yeah. Quick turnaround.
So did Youngboy remember you guys meeting before then, or?
Nah, he don't remember that shit, right? He don't remember that shit.
So did y'all click like once you guys started working? Or?
Yeah, for sure. We definitely clicked. That's my little bro for real. Like, I feel like I give him, like, I'm not trying to brag. I give him the most guidance that, you feel me? Like, a lot of people around him, you know, don't really give him, like, I always want to see him on that right path, on the right foot, you feel what I'm saying? Like, straight head, focused, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and I definitely try to instill, like, you know, God in him too, or like, you know, talk, you know, spiritual, you know, relationship with God and stuff like that to him too. Like, we all need that sometimes, you know?
Absolutely.
Sure.
So what's Youngboy like off camera, man? You know, the media likes to portray him in a certain light, man.
Yeah, so he's an interesting fella, man. He got a lot of, you know, characteristics to him. He got a lot of, you know, different personalities and stuff like that. For the most part, he's a real genuine dude, you feel me? Like, he don't really, like, you never really know what you're gonna get with him. I put it like that, you don't know.
So what was like being on the road with him? Because, you know, he's got these die-hard fans.
Yeah.
Man. I'm sure they go apeshit when they see it.
Yeah, bro, it was crazy, bro. Like, from the shows to, you know, like, just being outside, like, on some, like, lifestyle, like just, you know, day to day going to the mall, you feel me? Like, bro, it was crazy, bro. It was live. Like, I feel like it was definitely a great, you know, learning experience for me too. Like, you know, just like he brought me around like the world, you feel me? Like, not the world, but, you know, the United States. I was like, growing up, I traveled, you know, in Europe and stuff like that, overseas. So, like, he was like probably the second person after Yo Gotti to like kind of take me around the U.S. and see different things like that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at what point did you, you know, venture off into shooting music videos as well?
Man, probably the beginning. I'd say taking music videos seriously, the beginning of, that was 2019 when I shot Kick Your Dough.
Okay.
2018, I think.
Nah, that was 2019. Yeah, definitely 2019. Cause that was right when I got out of school, you feel me? I graduated December 2018, you feel me? So, shit, I hit the road hard starting 2019, you feel me? I'm like, man, it's my first year out of school. I gotta come a little different, you feel me? Like, so I feel like my first video, music video, series video was Kick Your Dough. Youngboy video got like over 50 million views.
Oh, yeah, that shit went up.
Yeah, I literally shot that joint by myself, bro. Like me and my camera, you feel me? Like, you know how other people be having production teams, lights, reds and stuff like that? Nah, bro, I had me and my, I think I had a Canon 5D at the time or something like that. Yeah, so, yeah, bro, like, I was amazed how that joint turned out. It was my editor, Nell, you feel me? Like, so he chopped that joint up for me. Chopped that joint in one day, cause shit, he be kind of like pressing you to hurry up. Like,
Oh, I bet, yeah.
like he be like, yeah, he dropped it as soon as we finished though.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Did it take much convincing for him to let you shoot a video, or was he already like, man, why don't you shoot videos?
Yeah, nah, he was like, it wasn't, I ain't had to convince him at all, you feel me? Like, I was around with a camera, the whole, like, I really started off doing just pictures and like concert, like little 1 minute vlogs or like, you know, behind the scene 1 minute vlogs and stuff like that. So like I was always around, I always made, you know, my pictures hard, I always made them vlogs hard, you feel me? So it was like, shit, I know he knew I was gonna make a hard music video, you feel me? Like, so yeah, that's how it was coming.
That slime mentality video is so dope, man.
Slime mentality, slime belief.
Another one day.
You feel me? Like all them jumps, man. All them jumps hard. I got more million views on YouTube with Quando, with Moneybag Yo. Yeah, bro. I just be trying to work.
What would you say is some of your favorite memories working with a Youngboy, or even off camera?
Favorite memories? I don't know. I have a lot of memories. Probably my favorite though, riding dirt bikes. We were in Utah, and you know, he has an interest in like riding 4-wheelers and dirt bikes and stuff like that. So we actually went on a track, you feel me, for like maybe like a week straight, you feel me, and we was learning how to ride. I knew how to ride a little bit, but you know, we had an instructor out there to teach us like properly how to ride. Like, we raced on the dirt bike. Like, it's a real live like shit track, like with hills and everything. So that was a different experience for me too. I ain't never been on nothing like that. I always rode the dirt bike on the streets or on the grass and stuff, but an actual dirt bike track was different, bro.
For sure.
Different.
Yeah, I think my favorite pic that you did of him is when he was on that surfboard. Man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, bro, he caught it at like the perfect moment. Man.
People love that joint, man. They waiting for the vlog to drop. Might drop soon.
Okay. So how'd you end up working with DMX on his last music video?
Man, so one of my homeboys, his name Google, he actually hit me up. He was supposed to shoot it, but he was out of town at the time. So he actually reached out to me, you know, told me like, yo, I need you to pull up to the studio and shoot, you know, this music video with DMX. And I'm like, all right, bet, say no more. I pulled up, man, the vibes was crazy in the studio, bro. Like he just so alive, you feel me, energetic, you feel me, like it was definitely legendary, bro. Like, I felt like, you know, we watched all the movies with him, like he got some legendary songs, like I'm just feeling like, damn, like I'm real live a legend in this bitch, like like surrounded by a legend for real, like that make me legendary too though, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but ain't nobody knew he was gonna pass though, you know, he actually passed like 2 weeks later, so.
Oh, wow.
It was like, damn, like I was the last one to capture. He actually posted my picture too that I took of him in the studio, like, and that was the last professional picture that he posted, like, yeah. So it was just like, it was definitely sad, bro. Yeah.
Long live DMX.
Long live DMX.
All right, so you live in Atlanta now, man. What had inspired you or motivated you to make that move down here today?
Man, I've been wanting to move to Atlanta, man. I feel like Atlanta is like the Black Hollywood. It's definitely like, it's not cheap, but it's not expensive to live here either. You feel me? Like, definitely get more work out here. Man, people inspire me. Like, the people around me, like, they are hustlers, man. Like, they go and get it, like, versus, you know, I lived in Maryland before I came here. I mean, don't get me wrong, people hustle and work like that in Maryland too, but in the lane that I'm in, like, they not doing it like that up top. Like, I feel like in Maryland, you know, the government and the government right up the street from Maryland, so like, it's in DC. So like, people kind of lean on that. They lean on their parents having money and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, my parents got money too, but I wanted to get it my own like way, you feel me? So I just made that leap of faith and came out here, bro, like January 2nd of this year actually. So I only been here for like 6-7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you like it so far?
Bro, I love it, bro. Like, I've been working, bro, and I've been also like I'm out here by myself, you feel me? Like, my bro just moved out here today, you feel me? Like,
really?
Yeah, today.
Just today.
Yeah, so I've been out here by myself, bro. It kind of gave me like that time of like isolation and like just getting myself right, like on the inside, you feel me? Like, that's what I've been focused on for real this year. You know, just getting my relationship right with God, you feel me? Like, and yeah, bro, like just focus and being faithful, being, you know, patient too, you feel me? That plays a big part in being an entrepreneur, like patience, because yeah, it get hard out here sometimes.
Absolutely.
So,
what camera do you use today?
So I use the R5, Canon R5.
Okay.
And this is actually my 4th camera, and I'm done. I'm probably gonna be done buying cameras after that.
Really?
Yeah, I fuck with the R5. You feel me? Like, I didn't started with the 7D, then I had the 5D Mark III. And I still had I sold both of them, but I still got the 1DX Mark II and then the R5 right now. So,
okay.
Been through 4 cameras and I've been shooting for 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Hey, you always gotta upgrade. Man.
Yeah, nah, facts.
Yeah.
I might cop a red or something, or you know, I don't know, Black Magic, something like that. But the R5 is doing its justice for sure. I love that jump.
What's a good camera you would recommend, like, you know, someone that's just starting out, someone that's trying to get into either videos or photography? What's a good start? That's not too expensive.
Word. Shit. Probably the iPhone 13 that's about to come out in September. It's like, nah, just playing. It's like, nah, just playing. Man, I feel like any camera could really, bro, it's not the camera, it's the person behind it, it's the creative behind the camera. So any camera, bro, I usually might recommend like a Rebel for like a beginner, you feel me? Yeah. And then they could work their way up, like, but like I said, it's the creative behind the camera, it ain't the camera, like, yeah. It's the lenses too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you got
lenses be expensive
too,
though, man.
And you gotta really know what you're doing, like, yeah. So it's the creative behind it.
Yeah. So what advice would you give some creatives who are just starting out? How to like you said, networking's a big key for it too, man. So what's a good way to go about networking instead of just DMing everyone, yo, let's work?
Right. Getting out there, showing your face, taking risks. You know, not being scared, like to, like jump over a fence or something. You feel me? Like, or get caught by security. Like, I remember at Rolling Loud one year, I actually jumped on the stage with Young Thug. Had to, you know, dip and dodge some security and shit. And I just stayed on stage, like shit. And they ended up not telling me nothing after a while, but like just
after a while.
Yeah, after a while, like, but yeah, just being fearless. Is it fearless?
Yes, fearless.
Yeah, it's fearless. Yeah, being fearless. And yeah, like I said, trusting God, following God, like, that's the way to go, bro. For sure.
Good shit. What do you have on deck right now? Who's some artists you've been working with that you about to, or they about to drop some shit that you?
Yeah. I've been working with my man Mac James out of North Carolina. He on the come up. Shit, my little cousin, his name Victor, V30. He on the come up too. You feel me? I definitely want to push him. I believe in his work. Like I really want to push him as my own artist. Like kind of like he the fam though too, so we could eat together. But yeah, I've been working with a lot of like NFL players, like my man Sadiq Charles.
I saw that on your IG.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to get away from the music industry. It's kind of cold over there. You feel me? So yeah, I just been trying to move over to the sports and stuff. Like my man Sadiq Charles.
It's a little more professional with that industry.
Yeah, they ain't gonna have you places where you don't want to be. But yeah, so my man Sadiq Charles play for the Redskins though, man. He about to cook up this year. But yeah, bro. That's about it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Jacques, any shout outs, any last words you'd like to give, man, before we wrap it up here?
I want to shout out God for having us here. I want to shout out my family. Shout out my team, We Good Productions. And everybody that's fucking with me, man. Fucking with y'all.
I'm Youngboy, wiping Kaylin, wiping, yeah, she slime. Police on my ass, gotta watch the way I'm sliding. He acting